J-Ritoc. We on? 9-ish. Y'all know what time it is. Sports Block with J-Ritoc. Powered by the Monarchy. 5 in a row.
L's. Jags on that ass.
Oh no, they ain't on that ass. They in the playoffs.
They ain't clinched.
Right, pretty much.
I mean, pretty much, but y'all still got one more game against them.
Right. Even if we win, which I don't think we will, we still got to win next week. Yeah. So the Jazz gonna be the last game of the season, and yeah, it's not looking good. It's not looking good.
No.
I want to know, can we really lose 7 in a row to end the season though?
Oh, y'all gonna lose.
And
you know what?
Everybody
fuck
keep their
that.
job.
I got faith. Y'all gonna beat the Cowboys
On Thursday night. No, sir.
Yup.
No, sir. with Malik starting, the worst offensive line in team history.
Oh, Tannehill ain't starting?
Nah, he's out for the season now. It's a done deal. Even if we make the playoffs, he ain't coming back. And I don't see us making the playoffs.
Ain't that
Yeah, so Tannehill, man, it was nice knowing you. You'll be with the Falcons next year. I'm pretty sure.
No!
Yeah.
Oh, don't do that to them.
Ritter ain't it. So yeah.
Don't do that to them, man.
Tanny back in the South.
No.
Nah, Tannehill will mess around and be with the Jets.
Nah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think they'll draft somebody and let them start before they get him.
He looks a lot like Zach Wilson.
You might as well play Zach Wilson then.
Nah, you better off with Tannehill.
You better off with White Mike.
Oh, you definitely better off with White Mike.
Yeah.
And no, we're not being racist when we say Mike White or White Mike. The motherfucker's name is Mike White. We just doing it in SAT, ACT, ITBS style. Last name first. He White Mike. Booyah.
But yeah, it's a wrap for the squad.
It's also similar to White Dante, but.
But White Dante is somewhat kind of, racial because he's white and named Dante.
Right.
And it fits.
Yeah, but actually, it's actually racially accurate.
I just said it was. Yeah.
No, I mean, like, you shouldn't confuse it for being black because it's Dante DiVincenzo. It's an actual.
Yeah, White Dante. They ain't gonna confuse no fucking DiVincenzos for no black folk.
At all.
Mike J-Ritoc, I'm talking to you.
That's like a Brockard.
Yeah, she had to change her name.
Man.
Couldn't be out here Marie Brockard singing with Rick James. What the fuck? How the fuck that sound? Rick James was like, nah, bitch, you Tina Marie.
Now do this line.
Do this line off my dick.
Damn, should we really get into this right now?
What?
Why not?
Oh, fucking, we in the off season. It's not like I can say this on Friday. Rick,
it's sports. The Rick James shit was an accident. Carry over from the conversation prior.
Yeah, y'all both got to say something on it. I didn't.
All right, man, go ahead.
Have at it.
Rick James had a penchant for innocent-looking white girls.
Maybe that was his thing.
Maybe he was. I don't know, but I know he had Tina Marie and the chick from The Exorcist.
Mm-hmm.
She wasn't innocent looking.
Yes, she was.
I mean, pre-Rick.
Pre-Rick.
Yeah, she was never innocent looking to me.
Really?
That bitch she was the Exorcist. Wasn't nothing innocent looking about that.
I'm talking about like off camera.
Oh, I never saw pictures of her off camera because I was like, fuck this bitch. She the Exorcist. I don't want nothing to do with her ever.
Fair.
Like, I didn't hang with nobody named Damien until Grunt named his son Damien.
Hey, boy. Hey, there was a good It was a good decade ban, the damn near ban on Damien in the black community.
No, it really was.
Community.
Shit, longer than a decade.
Cause I think I know one about our age.
I don't know any. No, my bad. No, I know like 3 that are our age, but then that are in our age group, I'll say.
Right.
But after that, shit, it's about a 25, 30 year gap before there's another Damien that I knew that's black.
Hey, little
I know
girls
some
almost
Dame
Damien.
Buns.
Gran wouldn't have it. She was like, sound like Damon.
So I'm gonna just let you know, Riddock, man, there's room for you. You know what I'm saying? There's room for you.
And then room for where?
Oh, you know where? You know where?
Nah,
Come on home.
could never do it.
Come on home.
Ever. We on a 5-game ski, and I'm still with my boys.
Hey,
Still with my boys.
Y'all
I
on
mean,
I just came
20
from
years.
I just came from a Oilers fan house. But she originally from Houston, so once they moved to Tennessee, she couldn't get on that narcotic no more.
why not?
She had to quit cold turkey.
Yeah, so
she
I said,
stopped
please.
smoking. She stopped smoking Titans.
I'll say, please tell me she's not a Texans fan now.
I don't believe so.
Okay.
Hey,
That
you
would
know
be,
what?
that would be tragic.
I'm once again I'm
I'm
gonna
being
give
nice.
mad respect again to the Texans for their performance last week against the Chiefs. Man, I rewatched the game. Hey, man,
They
They playing hard for Lovey.
the Texans were on the Chiefs' heads, y'all. I mean,
But
like,
they don't have nothing to lose though. That's
that's you should play like that every week.
I don't respect that 2 quarterback shit they was doing though.
Hey, I respected it because they were getting it off. Because it was all a decoy. Because both quarterbacks were doing the same thing for real. Turn around and hand it off to old boy that was running it up the gut. And all they did was run it up the gut on the
If you
Chiefs.
got 2 quarterbacks, how many quarterbacks you got?
Hey,
None.
0.
how many did they need to lose? 0. So
They still lost.
They could have tried it 14 quarterbacks out that bitch, and they still would have had the same result, a loss.
Yeah, I think that was a little that part was a little cheap.
It's a little high schoolish.
Hold on.
It's a
That-
little
that-
Division
hold
II
on.
college-ish.
Hold on, that
But
was a
fuck
little
it.
cheap. It's not like the KC defense is some vaunted defense. You know what I mean? You should at least try and play a straight up, at least in the first quarter.
So you're saying it was disrespectful what they were doing?
It's not so much that it's not a vaunted defense. They just know that the defense is historically known to give it up on occasion. And if you do something that looks different, that they haven't seen, that they're not accustomed to, that makes it a lot more easier for the defense to basically give it up. Whether it's a 50-yard play or some sort of sneaky touchdown gadget type stuff, situation. But the way they really fooled the Chiefs was, we're gonna run this ball, and we're gonna run this ball up the gut. You're gonna stop some, and you're gonna give up a lot more than you're gonna stop.
Yeah.
Oh, shit! Shout out to Matt. He's tuned in.
What up?
The boss. I mean, not the boss, but the boss. Boss.
Oh. No, I respected that, and also, excuse me, I gave the Chiefs a break for it being that close because they ran the ball in that game too, or used their running backs.
Yep.
And they also did it this last weekend. I am loving it. I don't care if the scores are closer.
Oh, I don't care about the scores being close, because for those that know me, I'm the king of the ugly W.
Say a dub is a dub.
Yeah, win is a win. I don't care if it's by 1 point or 1,000 points.
Hey, and look, and I'm a proponent of Pat should have a rushing touchdown every game.
I'm a proponent to bring back the quarterback sneak.
Oh, do y'all really want that though? Because you remember what happened. You remember why they took that out the playbook.
Oh, I remember why. But
I mean, the man did just dunk on somebody.
That is a play that you really have to have in your playbook. If the quarterback sneak wasn't too good for Peyton Manning,
you're not wrong there.
If the quarterback sneak wasn't too good for Joe Montana, shit. If the quarterback sneak wasn't too good for Phil Simms, we know Phil Simms wasn't running nothing. He ain't have leg one. But he a quarterback.
They even gave Simms a quarterback draw too.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, hey, what happened in Denver when he had got the hairline fracture, or was it the knee?
I think that one was the knee.
That was the knee. Mm-hmm. Okay. So what happened that was a fluke. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And they'll how many quarterback sneaks have we seen run this season and no quarterbacks hurt on the play?
Right.
And really think back to last season. How many quarterbacks did you think that got hurt on quarterback sneaks? None. No. And go back to the season before that, which was the season that he got hurt. So one quarterback in the past 5 years or 5 seasons gets hurt running a quarterback sneak.
But he's y'all's one though, and he's the one in the NFL.
It's that's economics factoring into the play calling.
Oh, it is now.
Yeah.
And Matt, I agree with you, Matt. If Tom Brady can sneak, if Kirk so icy Cousins can sneak, hey, that has to be.
Oh no, Kirk has always had to be willing to sneak.
And you know what? But I don't want them to bring that back until the playoffs. Because right now everybody knows you're not going to quarterback sneak.
But I don't know about that. I might disagree on that. I would
run it one time before the playoffs then.
Hold on. I would rather you have some success with it in the regular season, so that when we get to these playoff games, maybe on these third and ones, these fourth and ones, instead of having the entire box just come all the way across our formation, maybe they try to pinch towards the center. Softens up the corners. I mean, the flats and the corner routes for you to audible to. You know.
And just bring back the quarterback sneak.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
I'm never
just the threat of running the quarterback sneak with Patrick Mahomes is enough to run 30 different plays off of.
I am always pro let Pat cook. Now, he served up a couple bad dishes.
But I'm gonna keep it super funky with y'all real quick. You know the real reason I think the quarterback sneak's not in the playbook anymore? Because Pat took it out.
I don't agree with that.
No, I think Pat took it out.
The things he's been doing at the goal line, I don't believe that.
Different running scenarios.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so
don't get me wrong.
I would say that he prefers the way he approaches goal line situations now compared to a quarterback sneak. Yes, but I don't think he was saying no. I don't want to run that play.
I think after he got injured, he was like, "Yeah, coach, I'm cool on that."
I think that's Andy. I think that's Andy.
It's both of them for sure. Because if it wasn't Andy at all, Andy would still call it. Because Andy's Andy. Andy don't give a fuck.
But I think that's how Andy's philosophy. Andy's philosophy is we should never have to use it.
And plus, you got somebody who can actually run hard now between the tackles and get you a yard if you need it.
But supposedly Andy's not making any doing any play calling now.
Oh no! What's his name? That just came back.
Nagy.
Yeah, he is. Which is yeah. I don't even. Let's just go ahead and move on.
Hey man, you knew what was gonna happen.
Oh, I already knew. I saw.
You knew that was gonna happen.
Everybody saw it coming.
But
So you're saying the writing's on the wall?
I think Andy thought Eric was gonna get signed somewhere or take a job somewhere. And it just again turned out that.
Ooh, Matt said he'd like to see him add the Elway naked bootleg. That would be deadly.
Oh yes. Yes.
That would. Ooh, it'd be super dope if they did it against Denver.
The problem is that people assign a spy too often.
Right.
But even one-on-one with a spy,
He can pick up a first down.
But off a naked bootleg, and his blind side is to the spy. Yeah. That wouldn't be good.
Cause you know what? Cause you know why it'll be good? Cause the spy gonna get greedy. The spy gonna have his eyes in the kitchen too deep.
The man has crossed people up at the goal line.
Yeah,
and dunked on them.
But I'm saying his back, because on a naked bootleg, you basically are turning your back, your whole blind side to the back side of the play.
Yeah.
So if the spy is coming in off that corner with Patrick Mahomes to his back to him, that shit's not gonna be good.
Oh no, it'll work. Cause that's Hey, I can't even say nothing negative. I ain't even really been saying nothing negative about him, even though I have said when he hasn't done his job. But that'll just give number 57 the opportunity to cold cock somebody from the side like it was the program.
Hey,
Could he do it though?
Yes, yes. Or even worse, give Trey Thomas the opportunity to come through and demolish somebody for like the fourth week in a row.
Hey, listen, I know the comp is, with Mahomes has always been either Favre or Aaron Rodgers, right? Mm-hmm. I think the comp is more like it's more like Elway than it is either of them two. The escapability factor.
Because I see Rodgers more than Elway.
To put the offense on your back if all else fails. You know what I mean? Like. I see where Pete's saying. I feel like that naked boot should be something that we use sometimes.
Matt said make that the play action audible in twins. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, because you still gotta because on run blocking, I have zero problems with the Kansas City Chiefs offensive line. Zero. Run blocking, they gonna get the job done, as evidenced by the last 3 weeks. It's just Andy don't run. But when Andy's seeing now that I think he's seeing now he can run consistently, and he can pick up first downs and keep the clock moving. And in the playoffs, that is going to be clutch, because that's what the Bengals did to us last year in the playoffs.
McKinnon should have been the focal point of our running back room from day one. He proved himself last year in the playoffs.
No, they did right. They did exactly how they should have done it this year. This is, they drafted Edwards-Helaire first round, and even though it was a luxury pick, they still drafted him first round. You got to give him every opportunity to fail.
Would Belichick have held on to him
this long? Yes.
No.
Yeah, Belichick.
3 years.
He wouldn't have drafted him there.
Belichick probably wouldn't have.
He would have never drafted him.
But if Belichick, if he's on a team, he's gonna run him through the contract.
On a rookie contract. That's
yeah. It ain't hurting him.
No,
because look, we should
trade. Yeah, I'm saying year 3, Belichick probably would have traded him.
Possibly.
We could have traded him for a 5th or 6th round pick before this year started.
Yeah, but the ego isn't gonna allow that to happen.
I hate that though, man, because McKinnon really should have been back number 1 with Pacheco spelling him.
Nah, it needed to work out the way it did, because Edwards-Helaire had a nice first 3 games, which
But what would McKinnon have done with them games?
Gotten injured.
Nope. What's the evidence of that?
Because that's why he's a Chief.
Right, but his
When he was
injury
with
history
the-
was from Minnesota.
Yeah, but that's where he was right before it was.
This
the
man
Chief.
is a decade in.
No, but I'm saying that he went a while. When he was with Minnesota, he was injured a majority of the time he was up there,
That's why they got cooked.
and that's why. Yeah. So I mean, yeah. So
No, they got cooked right after McKinnon. Like the season after McKinnon, and yeah, he couldn't stay healthy at Minnesota, but ever since he's left Minnesota, he ain't been on nobody's injury list.
you said what?
I said ever since he left Minnesota, he ain't been on nobody's injury list.
Well, he's only been with us, and
Oh no, he was with
the
San Francisco.
Niners. Yeah.
oh yeah, with but he hasn't been the focal point of either running back group, and that's how he hasn't been. I believe how he's avoided injury, because he's not getting near the load that he was getting. Oh damn, he's not getting near the carries he was getting.
I don't think he got a lot of carries in Minnesota. I think he just got hurt.
I'm talking about even prior to Minnesota. I mean, so at this point in his career, like you said, he's a decade in, and he's a running back essentially.
So while he's
He's little,
but he's hot.
he's hot now.
He's been hot since last year's playoffs.
I don't think he carries over from season to season unless you're a special player.
These 2 seasons, I think, has carryover. I think if you would have played him more at the beginning of this season, that carryover would be a lot more obvious. It's not like we put the man on the field and he's failed us a bunch.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I like how they've limited his carries and touches to a certain number to make sure that he can make it through the season.
Well, let me put it like this: come playoff time.
Oh, come playoff time, do whatever, because this is it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like let's do it now.
But this ain't playoff time.
This is like
still
Otis
got-
Anderson season for us. You know,
We still got. I mean, this is the end of our playoffs in the League of the Line. Where I'm gonna be facing the Valley Juice Legends in the championship game
I'm sorry, world.
this weekend.
I
How
failed
did
y'all.
that shit happen?
I don't fucking know, bro. My shit just everybody was sitting. Nah, we
Man.
cool. Y'all go on ahead.
Take the week off. Fuck it.
Fuck it. Fuck it.
Y'all squads just didn't step up. to the
McCaffrey didn't even
challenge.
do that much. That's fucking crazy, man. And I think he had McKinnon.
It's wild.
And I think McKinnon put up 30.
And shit, McCaffrey didn't do no with Debo still out?
Mm-mm.
Wow.
No, they need that team needs all those components on
Oh, yeah.
on the field at the same time, all the time.
I mean, shit, that's a lot to deal with.
I like the Purdy kid though. Fuck it, roll with him.
Oh yeah, he had McKinnon. But McKinnon only got him 11 points.
Oh really?
Yep. It was George Kittle
Oh Lord.
with that big 27.
Oh Lord. Yeah, that's it right there.
That was probably the big your people just didn't show up.
They just checked out for the night.
D Hop didn't show up at all.
They're like, it's Christmas, dog.
And shit, did he even have a catch that game?
One.
Damn. Because I was watching that shit.
Actually,
like,
I don't know if it was a catch because that ain't even the whole point, is it?
It's 0.9.
Yeah, so it might have
Man.
been a fucking run. Or a screen or some shit.
So shit, I think that's the first time in his career he hasn't had a catch. Cause they kept saying that shit. He had 5 targets, no catches.
Man, that's just a mess out there. They gonna end up
it
having to
really
trade
is.
him.
Can they though?
I don't know what the Cardinals
Somebody will take him.
were trying
Cowboys
to
will
do.
take him.
Who take D Hop? Shit, I don't think the Cowboys can afford to take D Hop. D Hop's getting paid.
He is.
D Hop may have to suffer out there because they may be the only people that can afford to Unless trying to think who might
Packers.
have. No, somebody's got a gang of draft picks next year. They'll need them all too, because they're gonna have it's gonna be basically like, it might be the Panthers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the Panthers, I think, because like half the squad is gonna be free agents next year or something, and they got like 12.
Oh, so yeah, they ain't gonna resign these
draft
anymore.
picks. So then so they about to just. Is it the Panthers? I'm pretty sure it's the Panthers. But whatever squad it is, they're about to get super young, super quick.
Jacksonville got a fair amount of picks too, don't they?
I don't think so.
They don't have no cap.
They just have
Yeah, because I think
they have a couple of good picks. I think they got a couple of good picks because of some trades or something.
But shit, you can trade Kirk right back out there to fucking Arizona.
For real. No, he's actually lived up to his contract though, for the most part.
Yeah, but they're gonna have to do. Arizona's gonna have to do something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Kingsbury's gonna be at the end of the year.
But I mean, Collar is coming back.
How bad is his knee?
Oh, he'll be back. It just won't be. He won't be back until like mid-October next year.
Yeah, so you might as well just count him out for next year. For real.
Maybe it's this. I know. Oh, it's the Texans. I think it's the Texans. I think it's
Texas should have some picks.
Texans got a gang of picks.
And then shit, the Seahawks got a bunch
the Seahawks
of
got a gang of picks too. Yeah. So it's
And plus the Broncos, with their record, shit, the Seahawks.
The Seahawks pick is gonna be nice.
Shit.
Real noise.
Top 5.
The real noise.
We have a suffering Broncos fan in the audience.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's all bad for 4 years.
I'm really not sorry, but since you're here, I'm sorry.
Yeah. It wasn't gonna be the quarterback.
Hey, but at least they got rid of yeah.
Oh yeah, they got rid of Paul.
got rid of Hackett.
Everybody.
Dino Hackett or Paul Hackett.
Man.
Keith Hackett.
Nathaniel Hackett.
Nathaniel Hackett.
You got to say the whole name, Nathaniel.
Hey,
because that's what he was worth. Nathaniel.
You knew when he was Nathaniel, not Nate.
Or
at least Nathan. Nathan Hackett.
Yeah.
Nate Hackett.
No, but I said at the beginning of the season, what the hell are you doing hiring anybody named Hackett to run your team?
Hey.
Your whole squad in the
NFL.
The city has so much hope too. They have a Russell Wilson banner the size of the whole stadium.
Well, the city was high.
Most definitely.
The city, it's a lack of oxygen up there for one.
Yeah.
And, recreational marijuana. So the city was high. The city just didn't know no better. It's like,
yeah, man.
Hell yeah, dude. You got Russell Wilson, bro.
Russell, man.
We got Mr.
You got
Unlimited.
Russell, man. It's unlimited, man. Yeah. And y'all got shrooms. So
bad.
yeah, y'all up there just fucked up. Y'all thought it was 11-4 for a second. Y'all. Then everybody sobered up. Was like, hold up, bro. It's
Like,
4-11. Oh, we suck.
Like, this ain't it.
Game was the third highest no-shows in franchise history.
Damn.
Ooh.
The stands were empty. It was blacked out on TV. I couldn't watch it.
Oh wow. Oh word.
Yeah.
Wow.
No shit.
Game was blacked out.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
We was just tired. I didn't think blackouts actually happened anymore.
Oh yeah. If you don't sell them tickets.
They that bad.
Yeah.
Hey, I remember the Chiefs had some blackouts.
Oh man.
And I was like, oh man, this is bad.
This is bad.
It's real bad.
No, I ain't.
And this was before. This is before we could, just tap into the bootleg site. No, it wasn't no internet at all.
Hey, man, but that was the thing though. Them tickets wasn't cheap even when we was bad.
You would
So
think
you
the
still-
ticket price would.
You can still only get deals on the nosebleeds.
Because every year the Royals are smart about it. Once beginning of August roll around, and they completely out of it, 20 games back or something stupid. Hey, that ticket price,
$7.
man, every night is buck night.
I was saying they give you the specials on the hot dogs and pop and the popcorn. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, shoot, the Royals understand. Chiefs. But the Chiefs know now they ain't going to get this money.
Yeah.
Yeah, we getting this money. They coming.
You
They coming.
And we're going to hit you.
Win or lose.
Oh, and you better make sure you prepay for your parking. Because if you don't, we're going to hit you for this $80.
Boy.
$80. 80. Hey, did y'all understand what I just said?
To park.
$80. And I think
Hey,
it might
they'll
go
tell
up.
you at the gate if you learn, you know how to use that.
I think it might go up to 100 this year.
Yeah, they're like, hey,
To park.
To park.
you better get it all. You
One car.
A car.
Not your crew. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I got these 5. Oh, that'll be 100. All right, bet. Nah,
That's one.
Nah, one car. One. Uno.
Admitting one.
Aing.
ain't even fucking with you.
It ain't even the chopper. And that's a car. I think because they charge more for buses, don't they?
Yeah, so I ain't been out there since it was $20. So shit.
Oh, the
Now you have
because you got to buy you can only have one space.
Yeah.
So you got to buy 2 spaces.
Damn.
Parking, 100,
Hundo.
easy, 1 vehicle. Fuck all that. I park my ass at the house.
For free.
For the free. And I roll one up.
Man, what they should be doing is
Let me smoke at the stadium.
no, they should let motherfuckers be on some 4-wheeler trams.
Man.
You be able to carry like 5-6 people on a little trailer in the back on some stools or some shit.
Man.
Get you right up there to the gate.
Shit, they used to do that.
For the Royals games.
No, for Chiefs games. I remember when
They used to use the trams.
they not the big ones, but it would be cats that the police started sweating them about it or something. But they would had a 4-wheelers and have like the carts or whatever and have people in them, and they because they cats were, parking in neighborhoods over there back in the day, and they ride them all up across, down to the as far as they could get them in before they had to turn around. And I was like,
I mean, look, if you gonna cut off Blue Ridge anyway, and make everybody drive around the motherfucking stadium to get into it, you might as well just let everybody park in them neighborhoods and on Blue Ridge, and just let motherfucking 4-wheelers rickshaw motherfuckers.
because it's been a
to the
couple of
stadium.
times where I wasn't paying attention to the day of the week, or if the Chiefs had a game at home or not, and I would be at the Denny's across the street, and I chilling, eating breakfast. It's like 5 a.m, and we just got off work from bartending and bouncing and stuff. Man, next thing I know, it's about 7. We going out to leave. It's like rush hour. Everything backed up. I'm like, whew. I sure am glad. All I got to do is dip out of here and dip right back on here to I-70 going back west, because everything else is log jam.
Hell, even trying to drop somebody off at the game is ridiculous.
I'm going to drop you off on I-70.
Like damn near. Like that's
No,
what
I'm going to drop you off on
happen.
I-70. I'm going to just pull over.
Here you go.
There you go.
It's like hoof it.
Hey, matter of fact, I'm going to drop you off at where Blue Ridge Mall used to be.
Now that's a little far.
Hey,
But it's not unfeasible.
but it's not
Man.
it's not that. It's really. It is more of a dangerous walk though, because it's really not any sidewalks that you can take to get from there to the stadium, which is kind of stupid by now. But that little back way that you got to drive to get that comes out right across from that one entrance. Yeah, that motherfucker's kind of shady too.
They ought to have motherfucking like airport walkways and motorized walkways in that hole, getting you to the damn stadium. By now,
Hey, this is the year George Jetson was born.
straight up,
So
we should have that.
I don't know how old George Jetson was in the cartoon, but this was the year he was born.
Hey, look, even if I'm in the very back of the parking lot of Arrowhead, and I have to walk all the way up to the top of the hill to get past that fence. Once I get to that fence, I should have a slide or some shit to fucking get down to that motherfucking stadium, dog. That's too much walking. That's too much.
That is like a half mile
That's
walk.
a journey, dog. That's a journey.
And it's uphill. And that's a kind of steep hill.
And don't get me wrong, I can use the steps, right? I can use it, but damn. But then you expect me to go in there. Well, you don't expect me to go in there sober. You know I'm pre-partying. But I'm going in there and I'm gonna drink a beer.
A beer?
Man, I'm gonna try and keep it to a beer.
Yeah, I'll say for $14.
Because if not, I'm spending $60 on
Man,
2 beers.
Oh, dude, we went to a preseason game a couple years ago on my birthday, which I'm still kind of mad at this dude about. Not because we went to the game, but some bullshit went down.
It was free. It was free.
Yeah, man. Free these. And he was like, "Hey man, I got you a brew for what's up? Let's go get." I was like, I don't know, man. We could have just had a couple before we came in, probably. He was like, "No, I got you, boy," because for those who know, we don't drink.
We don't drink swill.
I don't.
We don't swill anymore.
Yeah,
that was another life.
And every once in a while I'll do some true yard beers, but there are certain ones I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? High Life, the actual yard
Spotted
beer, Spotted Cow, yard beer from Double Shift, Miller Lite. What else would I do? Yard beer style. It's a couple more. They're skipping my mind right now, but so we go up to the spot. Look at what they got. I think we just ordered a couple of boulevards. Dude said, "That gonna be it for you?" Rock was like, "Yeah," with a straight face. This dude looked at us and said, "That'll be $32."
Straight face.
I said, "Goddamn!" How many beers did we get?
Man.
I knew since we ordered the boulevards what it was gonna be.
That was 2.
Fucking damn.
Now, how big were they? Are we talking 16 ounces or?
Yeah, they were pints, but
No, they were bigger than pints, weren't they?
no,
They were talking.
they were pints. They were pints. They were just.
Were they pours or they cans?
They were cans.
That's what I thought. But they were pints?
They were pints.
Oh, okay.
Man.
They were pints. 16. Hey, last time
But
I
I'd rather do 16 of that than
the last time I
24
paid
for Bud Light.
16 for a single beer. I've done it before, so I'm not going to sit here and act like I haven't done that.
Oh, but they were magnificent beers.
Was when the spot was open next to Lucas.
Yeah, I knew that's what you was about to say. The
And we got
Brett
those
series.
and we got those and those birthday cake
Crooked Stave.
and the birthday cake bombs.
Yep.
Birthday cake mole bomb or something like that. Hey, yeah, those
They were awesome. They were awesome.
man, yeah, that I paid 16 for them. I paid 16 for them again. I paid 20 for them.
Shit, it was 25 for just a bottle of the motherfuckers.
Yeah, because
in the liquor store itself, not at the bar.
We split a bottle, and it was hold on, did we ever drink that? We had to have drunk it because I haven't seen it.
Oh yeah. That didn't last at all. That wasn't nothing we stashed.
Yeah, I was gonna say we had to have drunk. Yeah.
That wasn't nothing we
I haven't
stashed.
seen that, but it was fire when we had it at the bar.
That was Super Bowl season, I think. So yeah,
It might have been Super Bowl season,
might have been.
aka COVID kickoff.
Oh,
dude that fell off the tree
yeah,
at the parade.
yeah.
That's one of my coworkers.
Shut up.
That's close friends.
Does his name start with a D?
Yeah,
Yes.
the coworker.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. He was like, "Oh yeah, man, that's my guy." I was like, "Ah!" He's like, "This first guy that sold weed to me."
That dude. Wow.
I was like, "Yeah, man, I was in Louisville, and we were getting ready to go up to Cincinnati, and we were watching the footage on Sports Center that morning as we were loading up the van and stuff, and they showed old boy fall out the tree on Sports Center, and they're like, man, it gets wild in Kansas City, and I was like,
You got me fucked up.
and my homeboys who happened to be on tour with were from San Francisco, and they were like, damn, for real? And I was like, oh yeah, I'm surprised we ain't heard. I ain't got no message about people getting shot.
No.
On purpose, not accidentally. On purpose. That's part of the celebration in Kansas City.
Yeah, like
Niggas
it was
get
not
shot.
shooting in the air.
No, not in the air. Unless your name is Air. Aaron.
Niggas getting shot for Air Jordans.
Right.
Boy. Oh, let's see. Matt asks, so if we the Rams, do we keep Baker? Shit. Because Stafford is retiring.
Yeah, as bad as he looked.
Yeah.
You said Stafford's retiring?
Oh, I'm quite sure. I'm quite sure this is.
Man.
He looked real bad though.
This is like year 14.
Oh, I'm not saying
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
think
saying
this is-
Stafford moving on is a bad idea. I'm just saying, man, look here, dog. Baker Mayfield is a privileged ass quarterback, bro.
Yeah.
There's a privileged ass quarterback. Like he demands that everything be right around him, and he just falls into situations where that's exactly what the fuck happens. That's a favorite life right there, man. Fuck it, yeah, fuck it, go with him, fuck it.
You know what? What I do is I sign him to a 2-year deal. Hold on, let's see. They traded. He got cut.
No,
So-
they signed.
Yeah,
They picked
they
him
just
up.
signed him
yeah,
up.
so they signed him for the. Okay, yeah. So I signed him like a 2-year deal. But I still draft me a quarterback. Don't think just because you hear
He ain't having that.
that you. I don't give a fuck what he having.
Exactly, but that's my point,
You
though.
can have a bowl of dicks,
But that's my point, though.
and that's what I really.
Him winning that.
Me personally, I'm cutting him
But him winning
at the
that.
end of the year. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you winning them 2 games.
Him winning that. But him winning that one comeback game
Oh, that was some bullshit.
is enough. Is enough.
Well then,
Coming off basically off the couch.
let it be enough for somebody else.
Doing shit.
Because
It-
for us,
But
we
it,
still cut.
But that's what I'm saying. He's only going to a situation in which he's favored. That's how this man has operated his entire life.
Yeah.
And somebody's going to give it to him. Somebody's going to.
But will it be the Rams though?
if you're being real, it shouldn't be, because really, not to say he was at his best, but the reason you won a Super Bowl was because you had a quarterback with some semblance of arm talent.
Oh, Matt Stafford, the last bit of the juice.
He still got, you know what I mean? Yeah, like that. There was a.
Oh, damn, that's right. Matt got a point. Rams can't draft nobody because they ain't got no fucking draft picks. Yeah, fuck them picks.
No, but they're gonna have to go get somebody else besides Baker. They're gonna have a competition. They're gonna have to.
Who else is gonna be?
And Baker's not gonna have it.
But there's gonna be other quarterbacks.
I can see
out
Clyde
there.
Edwards-Helaire being a Ram next year.
Woo, yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
I could definitely see him being a Ram next year.
How do you press Cam Akers? Bring another one, Cam Akers.
Bring in Cam Akers' clone.
One of you niggas got to be good.
Ooh, Baker versus Jimmy G for the spot, according to Matt. That'd be a good one. Bring in Jimmy G too.
Yeah, Jimmy G wouldn't
Jimmy
go
G's
there.
going to the Jets, baby.
Yeah, he definitely wouldn't go there with Baker already there.
Yeah, he's going to the Jets, I think. There's a lot of hell, he could go to Carolina. Jimmy G could. They're gonna have to get another running
I think
back,
Jimmy G
obviously.
going back to New England.
You don't think that Belichick is like what Mac Jones is giving?
If that's what they do, Belichick needs to retire after that. He's really just grasping at straws.
But that's who he wanted over Brady, though. So it would make sense.
No, it wouldn't. It would not.
But Kraft did make him keep Brady and ship Jimmy G out. So he would get his wish, and he would be able to do what he wanted to do in the beginning.
But Belichick only goes back to the same well with his guy that were his guys.
That was his guy. He wanted Jimmy G to start over Brady. Like, he was trying to get rid of Brady for Jimmy G.
Yeah.
Like, that's his guy. And the only reason why that didn't happen is because Robert Kraft was like, nah, like Brady.
Tom Brady went
But it's not gonna work.
Tom Brady went over Belichick's head and was like, "Hey, yo, Rob,
It's not gonna work. Jimmy G would be better off in the Jets than he would in the Patriots.
It's a lot of places that he would fit better. But I'm just saying, like, Belichick really, like, he really wants to prove a point. And that would be Belichick.
See that crusade needs to end. He's one of the greatest coaches ever. Top 2, 3, right?
But he can only say that he won his championships with the greatest quarterback ever. And when Brady,
if that's
when Brady
really the
won that
only
shit,
reason he's still
that's
coaching, he
real."
needs to stop.
Because Brady winning that championship
Yeah.
last year fucked him up.
it did.
If that's really the only reason he's still coaching, then he needs to hang it up immediately.
Not gonna do it.
It's not going to do anybody any good then.
Not gonna do it.
Because you're just going to be grasping straws. You're in win now mode every season instead of rebuilding your motherfucking team the way you need to. And you say, no, I can galaxy brain this shit. That's he's gonna end his career like he started his career if he does it like that. You know what I mean? Like he's gonna be a kook on the way out, just like he was a kook on the way in.
Hey, you either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Hey, or better yet, if anybody can convince it, if anybody can, Robert Kraft gonna be like, hey, bro, just get an offensive coordinator. It ain't gotta be one you know. Don't worry about that shit, dog. Don't worry about that shit.
It'll definitely be one he knows of.
You know, but just say, go get one that you envy, dog. Go get one that you envy, not somebody that you familiar with.
Because I mean, if the Raiders, if they would get rid of your boy, McDaniels would go back, but they
don't need
can't
that.
afford, no, but that's something he would do though. Because I think that's
They
who
don't
he was
need
wanting
that, though.
groomed to take his
They
place.
need to do something different on offense. They need to change their identity completely on offense. The defense is always going to be the defense. And Bill is never going to let that cupboard be dry. You know what I mean? So if that's the case, let somebody out there with some new ideas run this motherfucking offense.
With Jimmy G at the helm.
I don't know that Jimmy would go back.
Honestly, you know what? Now that I kind of think about it, I could kind of see Jimmy G going to Washington.
I can see that.
Would he want to go there though? With everything they got going on right now, that's not a destination.
It's a change. It's a hell of a change of scenery.
It's not a destination, but it's a legitimate opportunity to win a starting job
and be number 2 quarterback in the division
with one of the worst owners in professional sports.
That's gonna change.
Yeah, it's about to change.
That's gonna change.
Are we sure?
Yeah, allegedly there's already deals lined up for like $7 billion. I'm like, damn,
Man.
Oh man, let that motherfucker go.
please.
For $7 billion,
Shit.
I got to do it.
$7 billion?
I got to
Y'all
do
got it.
And let me get
You
about
right.
a
got
tree
to.
fitty.
You right.
Tree.
$7 billion?
50.
Whatever y'all say, man. I'm out.
For the sale?
$7 billion?
For the sale? Shit.
Stem season off, huh?
And Snyder ain't big money.
Well, no.
You know what I mean? He's not big money.
I don't
But
know.
$7 billion is
But
$7
$7 billion is
That's what I'm saying.
That's
That's what I'm saying. He can't afford
Billion.
to try and go down with the ship on that shit.
Not illion.
$7 billion? Good grief.
Illion.
Billion.
Man, look.
And that team is terrible.
Yeah. With a stadium that's literally falling
It
apart.
falling apart.
Man.
$7 billion. And then you're gonna spend 3 more. No, you're gonna spend $6 more billion on the stadium.
Oh, you got to at this point. Because 5 to get you, Texas Stadium?
And Maryland ain't gonna pay for it. DC ain't gonna pay for
I
it.
think they're doing it in Virginia. I think it's in Virginia.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna have to do.
And but I don't know, I think Virginia, nobody's doing a stadium, period. Why DC will do a stadium, but they won't do the stadium for Dan Snyder. Nobody's willing to, do anything to help Dan Snyder get a stadium. But once he sells the team, then
But what was the Rams stadium? It was like $6 billion, wasn't it? 4 or 6 billion or something like that to put that motherfucker together. And you're gonna have to do something like that in DC.
$4.9 billion for SoFi.
$4 billion, man.
Shit.
And that's what's on the books. So let's call it $6 billion.
Yeah.
Let's call it $6 billion. You spent another bill. You wasted another bill somewhere.
$4.9 billion, y'all.
Yeah. So it's gonna be
For the structure.
Matt said,
$7 billion for the franchise, and then you got to generate another $7.
Matt
for the
said
stadium.
if the Commandos are worth $7 billion, are the Cowboys worth 25? And that
Man.
is a good ass question. because
They own the licenses to all their apparel. They the only
Cowboys
yeah, Jerry
Jones
Jones.
Stadium too.
Yeah, Jerry Jones is the only
only team that does.
that does that shit.
I say about 20.
I definitely give you 20.
I say about 20 to get it done for Jerry to be like, yeah, I'm gonna let it go.
No, that'll never happen though.
Right, that's not gonna happen. But I'm saying, if there was a number, 20 billion would be the number.
The starting point.
No, that would be his number.
Oh no.
If somebody came at him with 20 billion,
I think 20 billion he would do it because allegedly they're worth 8 billion.
yeah. So 20 billion, yeah. He'd let it
Oh,
go.
20 billion, hell yeah, he'd do it.
Because his kids ain't gonna give a fuck about it like that. Like not the way
That's
he
20
do.
billion. I mean, Jerry's a money dude, so money gonna talk. 20 billion.
And he's only
Your
gonna
team
do
is
this so much
valued-
longer.
Your team and stadium and everything is valued at 8 billion right now. 20 billion. That's 2.5 times what your squad is allegedly valued. Yeah, he's taking that.
No, 20 is not enough if they win a Super Bowl.
Oh, if they win a Super Bowl, 30.
No, it ain't gonna be 30.
No. No. Think about who we talking about.
Jerry.
We were talking about the Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys. The most goddamn irritating fan base on the fucking planet.
I think you can get it done for a hair under 30.
They doing it 30. It will be 30.
Because no matter what, it's gonna set a record no matter what.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So you ain't
Because
gotta worry
America's
about that
team.
part about it. And you can, what the fuck is Jerry gonna do with this 27 billion?
And see, that's my point. And at this point, I don't think it's a money thing for dude. I really think that
Oh no.
that to the day he dies, he's gonna be the owner of America's team. The number would have to be. I'm just talking about
his
absolutely
kids would sell it.
ridiculous.
His kids
I
will
put it
sell
that way. Yeah, his kids would sell it.
His kids
Jerry
would sell
ain't
it.
selling shit. His kids would sell it.
Yeah, was it Stephen Jones? He's not. He's not. He's not in this like his daddy. No.
Yeah, when Jerry dies and passes the team to Steven's gonna be somebody's gonna come to Steven with that 27.5 billion.
Knowing Jerry, he'll probably want the team sold after he died.
He'd be like,
I say not even in the family no more.
No. Why put that pressure on your kids to have to try and exceed your legacy? Although it's not as big as you make it out to be,
Right.
there is a legacy there. Why put that on them when you can just get 30 billion, damn near 30 billion in cash for that shit, and then if Steven want to go out and buy another, he go buy another team.
Several.
You know what I mean? Or start an expansion team. Next expansion, I'm in.
No, but for 30 bill though, he can start his own league.
for 30 bill, he's gonna go buy some slaves.
I'll say, knowing Jerry Jones, he may already have some.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You got 30 billion. You got some slaves somewhere.
Definitely.
Definitely already got some.
You got some slaves
But he's
somewhere.
going to have some high quality, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All race, all culture.
Now we talking slave labor, like over in China. We talking actual slaves.
Both.
Yeah. Yeah.
Both. Now look. Now.
Indentured servants,
Slaves.
We talking new slaves. We're not talking your.
Get your
We're
whip.
not talking traditional chattel slavery.
No,
in most
that's what I'm talking about though.
Oh no, we talking the nickel a week.
No, it is chattel slavery, but they beating you down with that dollar.
Yeah, here you gonna get this 113 this week.
And see, I'm talking about actual whips and chains.
No,
like,
they
just, like just to be an asshole.
But that's the thing.
He would do some shit like that. Like,
But that's the thing. Most countries don't go to war no more. They try and pat each other's pockets down. The money is the new weapon. That's why China is considered a bully on the block.
Cause they rich. They rich.
Yeah.
we own them.
Yeah, it ain't but a few of us got money. So it's about 1,000 of us out of this 4 billion. They got all the money. Yeah. Yeah, they got slaves. They got slaves. Let me put it like this. Ooh, shit. I shouldn't be saying no shit like this, but
Sports Block with Riddock. Powered by the Monarchy.
the current views are not expressed by Monarchy. But real talk. I would say whoever is the lowest paid person by Jeff Bezos is a slave.
Damn.
So we talking
And
Probably somebody that
whether it
works
be an
at the-
actual Amazon employee
Yeah, I was gonna say
or
would have to-
contractor.
It would have to be like somebody that worked at the warehouse.
Well, he could be screwing over a contractor. You know what I mean? But whoever is getting the shittiest deal from a person of Jeff Bezos' stature is a slave. So you could take his name out and give me whatever of the top 20 billionaires, whatever. The person making the least money under their empire is a slave. That's reasonable. That's reasonable. I'm not even putting any kind of moral magnifying glass on it. Just the money alone just dictates that that's what it is.
But that's using the word slave like real loosely. The definition that's kind of loose.
Man, not even 5 years ago wasn't the minimum wage over here like $5.75?
Something stupid like that. Yeah.
That's,
It's just $7.25 now, I believe.
yeah, dog, like
Yeah.
bro.
You're not living
I'm
on
gonna
that.
I'm gonna work 8 hours and make roughly
$40,
$58 or
yeah.
some shit like that, bro.
Man.
And gonna break your back
And that's before
for that
taxes.
shit.
Before they take half.
Oh, shit. Here comes quarter.
Oh,
You knew it was about to happen.
in, but how about those valid
I'm
juice
surprised he didn't
barrels?
show up today.
And number 57 sucks.
What else is new?
But quarter. He can't suck too bad. He
Follow
got,
that up with, if you're gonna go all the way with it, follow up with the Pro Bowl sucks.
I mean, because the Pro Bowl.
Hey, I'm not even disagreeing with you, Quarter. I'm just saying if you're gonna say it, let's just go all the way with it.
Saying he's one of the two best in the AFC though. Is that what we saw throughout the season?
Okay, so here's the thing.
Okay.
Our magnifying glass has been on him. It hasn't been on the rest of the AFC.
True.
And how many sacks has he actually given up?
A lot of that is due to
Well, as far as
Mahomes.
pressures are concerned, him and Wiley were rated very low.
Bottom three.
But pressures are pressures. Sacks are
That still
sacks.
affects our offense.
Yeah.
And if Mahomes, if he wasn't out here doing what
And
he was
having
doing,
that frequency of pressure definitely limits what you can do strategically.
so this Bills and Bengals game, who do y'all want to win and why?
Oh, I want the Bengals to win.
Yeah, I do. Hate to say it, but yeah.
Because if y'all roll, then that means y'all taking number one.
I need them to tenderize the Bills up a little more. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
That or a tie.
Oh my goodness! Oh no! I would never be that blessed. Never ever. Never ever.
That's asking a lot.
Yeah, because but otherwise, I want the Bengals to win, because then the Bills will be 12-4, the Bengals will be 12-4, we will be 13-3.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, Jacksonville is in first place in the South.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh man,
Dougie down there doing this thing.
Damn, man, y'all supposed to get one more year out of it.
Y'all ain't supposed to count out Dougie.
Ain't happening.
Damn.
Y'all ain't supposed to count out.
I didn't think it was gonna be the Jags though. I really did think it was gonna be the Colts.
I thought it was going to be the Colts at the beginning of the season. Just like I thought the Broncos were going to be better. Mm-hmm. Just like I thought the Raiders were going to be better.
Hey, Doug Peterson should have been the coach of Indianapolis. For real, for real.
I don't think that would have worked with Irsay.
Mm-hmm. They should have fired Wright.
Last year?
Yep. If you're going to get rid of him.
I don't really think they wanted to though.
Yeah, but he was bad.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's circumstance. Because if the Colts were really doing what they were supposed to be doing.
Okay, let me put it like this. Even if they would not have fired him mid-season, they're going to fire him. They were going to fire him at the end of this year. So if that's the case,
why
burn the whole year?
No, if they make the playoffs,
when you got a Super Bowl winning coach out there available,
nah.
You know what? The owner,
Irsay.
You know what Irsay? You know Irsay like that name dropping star power.
But what about
you'd had Matt Ryan and Doug Peterson on your offense up there, and you wouldn't. And Doug would have came cheap. And you'd probably be a little bit more productive than.
But do you think he wants Fox instead, though?
Nope. I don't really see a reason for John Fox to be a head coach again. Mm-hmm. There wasn't a lot that. I don't think his schemes were very creative. You know what I mean? I think he was good at coaching individual. I think he's good at coaching individual players. You know what I mean, and getting the best out of players. But as far as a strategist and a overall administrator of a team, there's nothing that just glows to me about him.
Well, that's when you get your up and coming coordinators. Because
Yeah,
I mean, being a head
he
coach,
doesn't have a tree though. He doesn't have a tree of guys that he.
But that's when you get. I mean, you give somebody a chance at that point. Because I mean, if he gets that job,
when Dougie's sitting over here with a ring.
Nah, no, I'm talking about after this season.
After this season?
Yeah, because I'm thinking that's the reason why he gave Saturday the reins this year to move in Fox. It's like go ahead.
Why? Why not just make Fox the interim?
Because it's a shit show right now.
John Fox is not the guy to fix it.
But give him an off season, give him some
off
drafts.
season and a draft to do what.
Hey, our Broncos fan here can attest to that. He ain't it. He's not it.
You got a chip.
How you got a chip?
I thought he won with Denver.
Not his head coach, was he?
He does have a chip as
Did John Fox win the ring in Denver?
As like
No.
as somebody's
No.
coordinator.
No, that was all
Was
Kubiak.
that Kubiak?
That was Kubiak.
No, it was somebody else, I think.
No, I think that one was. I think that one was Kubiak. Yeah, Coach.
Fox got beaten. Got the one
with the Panthers, but the Broncos. Let's see, in Super Bowl. What's this? 50.
The one that's the one that lost to New England.
No, 48.
He won that one?
Let's see, coached the Panthers to. Yeah, it just says he coached them to the Super Bowl.
Would have been Seattle.
Oh no, he ain't did shit in Seattle.
No, Denver versus Seattle.
Oh,
Was he on the Seattle staff? Let me see. I got it. I done pulled him up.
Yeah. Concluded with Seattle Seahawks defeating the Broncos.
oh,
Lost to Seattle.
oh. But he wasn't the D coordinator though. He was a consultant.
He was the head
Head
coach.
coach.
Hold on. He
was head coach.
was head coach of Broncos when Seattle beat them.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, that okay.
He was head coach when
that makes sense.
he was head coach of Carolina when Denver beat them. And then he was head coach of Denver when Seattle beat them.
Okay. Makes sense. That makes sense.
Oh, John Fox is just a
And he
fucking
won with
loser.
the Panthers. That's it, right?
Yeah. There's no reason to dig John Fox up into a motherfucking head coaching position again.
Don't be surprised.
So lame.
Yeah, because they got him as a consultant now, and I'm just telling you they gonna let this season. We just say fuck it. They're gonna give him the off season, and then
Hey,
give him
that's
the
gonna
reins.
be if that's the case, that's gonna be the equivalent of hiring Marty Schottenheimer. That is
Don't
exactly what
do
they
him
gonna
like
do.
that.
They gonna play Marty ball. They gonna play Marty ball.
And they got the running back for it.
Straight up.
He'll be fresh.
They go fuck around and re-sign Deion Jackson too, just to be safe. Nah, they should not. That John Fox should not be that guy. That's very lazy and unimaginative. I think if you put that man in that position, if he's doing well for you on the defense, let him do that.
You got to look at it this way. Whoever they're hiring, are they hiring them to fix the team, or are they hiring them to fix Russell Wilson? If you're hiring them to fix the team, people will be apt to take the job.
No, we're talking about Indianapolis.
Oh, you talking about that? Oh, my bad. I thought you was talking about Denver still.
No, we're talking about Fox becoming the head coach in Indianapolis.
Nah. Fox don't need to be a head coach anywhere.
No, he don't. He don't, man. Just
Irsay probably need to get off that stuff.
let that man
No, that's
call.
never gonna happen.
That ain't gonna never happen. Ever.
Let that man call defenses in which he never blitzes, and let them do their thing. You know what I mean? But nah, he should not be a head coach nowhere. He's not out game planning nobody. Nobody. Like I said, he might be able to coach up individuals as far as they play is concerned, and that's dope. But that ain't what you need in Indianapolis. That ain't what you need.
Shoot, at this point, Indianapolis
him.
need Bill Cowher to come out of retirement or something.
Hey, real quick shout out. I don't know if this is on your agenda or not, but shout out to Ed Reed. Is now
Oh yeah, head coach at Bethune-Cookman.
Bethune-Cookman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's nice. The secondary there is gonna be nice, real nice,
Hey,
real nice.
that That's Deion effect.
Oh yeah.
That is Deion effect.
Oh yeah.
You might get some
There's gonna be
good
some-
young coaches taking their talents to HBCUs. You might have that. You know what I mean? Rather than sit on as positional coaches or coordinators on teams, on NFL or college teams. Yeah, man. Put these cats that are just retired, that you know are students of the game. Put them in charge of some of these HBCUs. See what they do.
I'll say that's definitely gonna help with recruiting.
Yeah.
I mean, star power definitely.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Who wouldn't want to say they want to go play with Ed Reed? You a D-back of any caliber.
Shit, just a defensive player, period.
Defensive player, period,
Defensive player,
man.
period. Because you know who gonna stumble through there every once in a while? Ray Lewis.
Oh yeah.
Just make sure that y'all check his hands. Make sure he ain't got no check.
Well, hopefully this is what the But hopefully this is what the Deion effect does, man. Is to say, these cats be like, yeah, this is where I can go show out, get a little profile, have a few more cameras in a town that don't normally have them.
Well, how long before he leaves?
He'll probably go 4 years.
I can see Ed Reed sticking around for a little while.
He'll do a whole class.
I can see that happening.
Yeah, I see him getting a whole class through.
I'd like to see how, and depending on how those first 3 or 4 years go, I think will depend on whether or not he takes a position at a, you know what I'm saying, more prominent institution, or if he all right then, Matt. Or if he sticks around and kind of, you know, tries to build a legacy or work on a legacy there. I know Ed Reed knows a lot of football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The question now is, can Ed Reed teach a lot of football? Because greats like him oftentimes have issues being coaches, because what comes naturally for them is not natural for the majority of people.
Because they expectations.
But Ed Reed has always been a heady, cerebral player. Obviously, athletically gifted, but he has always been a guy that's been praised for his head, his ability to read. I was just before I even saw the stuff about him getting hired today. I saw that replay of Bill Belichick gushing over Ed Reed picking off
top 100.
Yeah, picking off Peyton Manning, and it broke down all the preparation that went into that, and the man literally had to change the way he played the game to exploit one particular player in a particular situation. I
Yeah, but being that heady and cerebral is him. That's natural for him. You know what I'm saying? That's how he sees it. That's how he understands it. That's how can he translate that? Because
I think he'll be able to communicate it.
I mean, think about it.
Would they be able to take it in?
And how much frustration can he take?
When Magic was the coach of the Lakers, Lakers was terrible because Magic can't understand why you can't just, hey man, I said just wrap it around your back and just, pass it.
Hit it with the no look.
Yeah, hit it with, with the woo wop.
Like, damn, nigga, just watch my tape.
Right? Yeah. That ain't me, Magic. That's you.
Listen, and let's be clear. For Ed, the bar is not high. If this man stays in the SWAC for fucking 4 years, and by the time if by year 2 he has the #1 defense in the SWAC, mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. He can go and be a D coordinator at a top 5 school, and nobody will blink an eye. Thank you. Thanks for helping us out. You know what I mean?
And set it up for somebody else to come in and maintain that defense and possibly build an offense to
match with it.
Yep.
I think that is. I think that's the bar that you set. If by the time this is said and done, Bethune-Cookman has the top defense in their division, he's done his job.
So now we got Eddie George at Tennessee State. We got Ed Reed at Bethune-Cookman. So who do y'all see as some of the recently retired NFL greats that would, if given a chance, go back to a HBCU?
I think Mike Singletary should. I think he should.
I can see Marshawn Lynch.
Man,
can he stay out the sauce though?
No, he can't. But
he'd be a running backs coach.
But he'd be a great offensive coordinator at your HBC, Alabama State. Marshawn Lynch down there. Hey, we gonna run this motherfucker in their face, cuz come on. In their face over and over and over again. Come on. Run that motherfucker.
Hey.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, let me tell you something. If weed ever federally gets legalized, Snoop will be a coach at an HBCU somewhere.
Man.
Coach Snoop would happen. Coach Snoop would happen.
Every player get a pound.
Nah, I don't think so.
No,
because you do have to. I believe you do have to have a degree.
It's NIL, but it's NIL now. They just be like, "Hey, you sponsorship for the dispensary. Here you go."
No, but I do think you have to have a degree in order to coach. Yeah, because I know in order to coach high school, you have to have a degree. And I can't think of anybody I've ever known or heard of that was a college coach that didn't have a degree. Because most college coaches start as.
Did Deion finish his degree?
I believe eventually he did. Shit, I think Deion graduated. He just graduated early.
Did he?
I think so.
As a matter of fact, he did. Cause
yeah.
I read about that because he graduated and then the Yankees paid for the rest of his college.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no shit.
Because he got drafted by him.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Made it happen. Neon Deion.
So yeah, playoffs. So y'all want y'all do need the Bengals to go ahead and take that game.
I'd be okay with the two seed though.
You want the bye. If you can get the bye, you want the bye.
Yeah.
And in this upcoming playoffs, you definitely want the bye.
Yeah, because right now it's looking like.
What will we play the Bengals if they lose to?
No, we play the.
Would it be the Chargers?
All the champions host the game. So
right.
Host home game. So,
right.
So we play the Dolphins right now. Chiefs, Dolphins.
Oh, I'm okay with that.
Bengals, Chargers, Jacksonville,
Ravens.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
No. You want that bye.
Yeah, because
I mean, the bye is more preferable. Sure,
You definitely want that bye.
But
and honestly, I don't know if the Dolphins are gonna make it because Tua Tagovailoa is he's hurt.
hold on.
He's in concussion protocol again.
The
I
Bengals
believe.
clinched the North.
Let's see. Nah.
No, they just got a playoff spot.
Yeah, because the Ravens are 10-5 right now.
Okay. But they're guaranteed a wild card
They're
spot.
just guaranteed a playoff spot. Period.
Well, I don't think they'll catch up with Baltimore to win the North then. So it had to be a wild card spot. Yeah, as long as
No,
Them
Cincinnati's
losing-
winning the North right now.
oh,
Cincinnati's
They have the
in the lead in the North right now. But
Are they?
nobody's clinched it yet.
They're 11-4 and the Ravens are 10-5
oh, okay.
I don't think they still got one more game with each
against
other.
each other. Yep.
Then yeah, I think I would be okay with them losing to the Bills.
Because I mean, at that point,
If they've got to play in a wild card and they don't have to play us,
At least not in the first round.
right?
at least not in the first round, I'm okay with that.
But then you talking about the second round, you'll be playing the third seed.
Who's that?
The Bengals.
See.
No, they wouldn't be the third if they started out as a wild card.
The Bengals aren't a wild card. They're
Yeah, they winning the North right now.
they're winning the North right now. They just haven't clinched it yet.
No, but I'm saying if the Bills beat the Bengals, then they probably won't clinch.
No, because the Ravens will still have to
The
win their
Ravens
last
still got to
two.
win, and Lamar Jackson's still hurt.
Because no matter what happens, whoever wins the South, that's the fourth seed. No matter what,
Yep.
they can't get any higher than the fourth. So even if Jacksonville loses their last two, let's see, if we lose next week, well, however that shit turns out.
I'd rather I would rather end up playing Cincinnati in the divisional game than playing them in the AFC Championship again.
Yeah.
You want that pressure with Burrow?
I mean, in my opinion, they're our biggest challenge in the playoffs. You know what I mean? So I would rather not our first game in the playoffs be against them. However that works. You know what I mean? I'd rather play them in the divisional game. I don't want to play them in the. I don't want to play them in the AFC Championship. Well, I'm sorry, the wild card game. I don't want to play them in the wild card game. I don't want to play them in the AFC Championship. I want to play them in
But playing them in the wild card game, that would almost be an impossibility at this point.
Right. But I would rather both of us have to advance and then meet each other in the second round. Then play them in the AFC Championship again. I don't know. I think something about that. Something about that unnerved us, and it started a psychological thing. I don't need fucking Jamar Chase and T. Higgins tearing us up in the AFC Championship. I don't need that. I don't need that.
But would your boys be ready at that point? Because they've had a whole year now.
No, man, they're still young. I'm talking about a lot of young DBs, man. Once we get to the playoffs, man, you have to understand what you got and protect those guys, man. That's just what it is. I mean, that's what you got. None of these people, none of these rookie DBs are going to turn into a Pro Bowler in the blink of an eye, dog. That's not going to happen. That is what your weakness is going to be in the playoffs. So just playing around it. Get some heat on the quarterback. Make it easier for him. You know what I mean?
So is that also part of the reason that you would want or that you wouldn't mind the Chiefs playing that first game so they can just get that out the way before they play a team like the Bengals or the Bills in the second round?
Yeah, I would rather those DBs be a little bit more battle hardened in the postseason. I feel like if we had to play in the first round with somebody, no matter who it was, we'd be able to beat them. Except for the Bengals, would be questionable. But I would say for them to drop enough games, and us end up having to meet in the first round somewhere or some weird way, shape, or form. They would be very bad. They would have lost somebody to injury.
And then at that point, statistically, the only way that could possibly happen is if the Chargers won their last two, the Bengals lost their last two, the Ravens win somehow next week and win the North. So that will put the Bengals at the number 7 spot. And that means that the Bills would have won the game. So yeah, y'all would still be the number 2. So that's really the only way that could happen. Because like I said, whoever wins the South, they get the 4th seed. That would, let's see, the Ravens would jump to what, the 3rd seed.
But I'm not
going
to be mad if the Bengals beat the Bills and we get the number 1 seed out of it.
Yeah, I'm really just rooting for terrorism.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. Anarchy. Yeah. Whatever catastrophes may ensue, let them go ahead. Just let me know so we can steer clear.
That's real.
Man, and then over on the NFC side, Eagles pretty much they got it no matter what. The Cowboys were actually looking halfway decent. Let's see, the Niners pretty much. They've clinched the West so far. Vikings have clinched the North. And then whatever the South is going, whatever they have going on right now, this shit really needs to change. There may need to be some sort of realignment.
NFC South?
Both Souths.
Both Souths.
Because they both bad. Well, yeah, the Buccaneers 7-8, so they more than likely will pull it out because the Panthers, I'll say they 6-9, not looking good. And then
the Saints are 6-9 and sliding like a mug.
This goes back to my reasoning that there should be relegation.
Yeah, the South definitely needs it at this point.
Yeah, you could relegate. I'm telling you, man, you swap out the NFC South with the top
SEC?
4 teams of the SEC East. Oh shit! I think it's gonna be more competition.
There should be some kind of relegation, man.
I think it's gonna be even better for the league. You put Alabama, Tennessee. We've had this conversation.
The Charlotte Panthers. Where's the Pawtucket Panthers at? Man. Straight up.
No, quarter. The Titans probably aren't going to make the playoffs.
At this point, nah.
They've lost 5 in a row.
About to be 6.
Yeah, because they're about to take one to the from the Cowboys.
Y'all might be signing Orlando Brown Jr. after the season.
You know what? I wouldn't even mind it. Where we at right now? Shit. Man.
He's not terrible. It's just I understand what y'all saying about the pressures, but
It's just not a good fit.
he's just not. He's just somehow we got sold 2 left gloves. You know what I'm saying? And he's that glove that you try the other left glove that you're trying to wear backward on your right hand, and it just
Don't fit right. Like it kind of fit. Like
it
it's
fit,
doing it,
but it's like
real uncomfortable.
It feels fucked up.
You can't bend your hand the whole way.
Yeah, if you're being honest, that whatever's wrong there it doesn't seem fixable. It doesn't seem fixable. It doesn't seem like something's just gonna click in that man, or they're gonna change something in the scheme that takes better advantage of that man's talents. To where he's just locking down the backside. You know what I mean?
But I'll take him in our offense over y'all's offense. Because our offense is more comparable to the Ravens' offense, where he flourished.
And the Ravens' offense was more focused around running. You know what I'm saying? Ravens' offense is like 65% run, whereas the Chiefs' offense is like 65% pass. And out of that 65% pass, shit, like 15 of it might be RPO. You know what I'm saying? So
to be fair, he hasn't been that bad in the screen game.
Oh no, he's a mauler.
Yeah, he has not been that bad out there. He gets out in space and gets in the way of somebody. But from down to down in the way Andy wants our offense to work, he's giving up too much heat. It's enough heat to be an issue. It ain't sacks, but it's enough heat that.
Oh, I'm not saying that the pressures aren't a problem, in my opinion. But all I'm saying is I understand but I also understand that, you know, it's the techniques I'm seeing them play against them.
And they're getting max effort from these guys.
Oh yeah, he's getting everybody's best shot every week,
game.
Simply because Patrick Mahomes is the quarterback. So it's not even absolutely nothing to do with him. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, so he's getting everybody. So I've taken that into consideration also, and then Sunday he got his second holding penalty of the season. It's like week 16. That's amazing.
But now to play quarters advocate here.
Yeah, he does do a lot of Olay blocking, but that's not necessarily.
It might not have been a bad idea if he picked up a couple more holding calls this year. It might not have been a bad idea.
Ain't nobody making excuses for 57 quarter. I'm just stating facts, man. When you look at his numbers actually aren't pressures aside.
Porter, can you at least agree with that? Maybe if he got a couple more holding penalties, it would have denoted a little bit more physical play. Yay, nay.
Everybody can't be Orlando Pace and just put their hands on somebody and move them out the way. No matter what, dominate, you know what I'm saying? Just dominate them with with just sheer strength and will.
No, just cut him.
I mean, he probably won't be a Chief next year.
Yeah, we don't have to cut him. What do you mean?
Yeah, contract's up, so I mean, he probably won't be a Chief next year. But
no, don't resign him.
Just don't resign him.
Yeah,
we'll take him.
Yeah,
but. Understand
I'll drive you down there.
These 2 years, even though they've looked a little shaky to a degree, they're excellent for his resume building.
Hey, let me tell you something.
Somebody's about to pay this man a decent amount of money.
Hey, and somebody worth money about to take a pay cut to come to Kansas City and block for Patrick Mahomes. Somebody gonna do it.
Possibly.
Somebody gonna cut a discount.
Especially if the
That's
Chiefs,
gonna be a hell of a discount.
After looking at Orlando Brown's tape.
So now you really want the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl this year. Because if the Chiefs win the Super Bowl this year, that makes Orlando Brown hot commodity.
Hot commodity.
You know
Makes him
what I'm
Tyreek
saying?
Hill. Can't sign that guy.
Left tackle of the championship Super Bowl champion. Oh shit, yeah, give it up. Y'all don't want him, we'll take him.
Say three-time Pro Bowler.
3-time Pro Bowl, 3-time All Pro. Hey, I mean, you may not like how he's played this season.
Chicago cut him a check.
The accolades are there.
Chicago cut him a check.
Detroit cut him a check.
Detroit cut him a check.
Shit, Jacksonville cut him a check.
Just like I'm telling y'all, Nashville will cut him a check.
Nashville cut him a check. But it shouldn't be us cutting him a check.
Because Lamar is out of here.
But it should not
It's
be.
a wrap.
It should not be us cutting him a check.
I don't think it will be.
Oh, it won't be. It won't be.
But you're saying that's barring Super Bowl win. Because if they don't win the Super Bowl,
either way, we're drafting the tackle.
We're drafting 2 tackles
straight up
this year.
That's happening.
Yeah, that's gonna go down.
And then we're gonna get a free agent.
I hope everyone is prepared within listening distance. You know what I'm saying? Start, if you're not, just start getting ready now. Understand that round 1, offensive tackle from somewhere. If it's
and in free agency, all you got to get is an above average tackle. You don't have to get the highest paid tackle on the market. You know what I mean? You got to get somebody that can learn the offense, play the scheme.
My bad, I lied to you. First round, they're gonna draft a defensive lineman.
Maybe.
No, not maybe. First round, they're gonna draft a defensive lineman because they still need defensive line help. And their reasoning behind that is we got Trey Smith in the 6th round.
Yep. Yeah. But I hope
but you're not gonna find a left tackle.
I would
in the
hope
6th.
They're not gonna find the left tackle.
Second or third,
The left tackle next year is gonna be the free agent. It's gonna be the wily vet that's gonna come in and then they'll draft somebody who the wily vet's gonna be like, hey, I like this young buck. I'm gonna show him some stuff.
even if it's a second or third round.
Now you out there sack tapping motherfuckers in the piles and shit. You know, not showering. You know, doing nasty center shit. 'Cause centers is nasty. Pissing on the field.
I wouldn't be mad at D lineman, but
on itself.
But definitely more tackle depth. Tackles and tackle depth.
But yeah, it's gonna be a defensive tackle, first round, probably defensive back, second round, or switch them around. Oh no, they still need defensive backs.
We're gonna sign one.
They still need defense. So they'll go young. They'll go back to the draft because they want these rookie contracts, and they'd rather be able to mold and shape someone at this point because they already got cats that they molding and shaping. You know what I'm saying? So as long as you molding and shaping, well, let's go ahead and mold and shape these cats too.
But you almost have to though.
Yeah,
I think they're gonna try and find a young guy coming off an injury in free agency to bring into the secondary.
We have to see what the free agency market is looking like, but I'm thinking they're going to draft.
Man, I think they should do it just like they did this last year. Just dig in the trenches, Get as much poundage as you can in the draft. And let them young boys go.
And so we already talked about oh yeah, I guess we did talk about the playoffs. Championship, PL versus quarter.
That's true.
How that shit happen? I don't know.
I know how it happened on my end.
My team just checked out for the holiday, dog.
Man.
I have no idea how it happened on quarters end.
They went on winter break.
They went on winter break for real.
I
It's
figured
Christmas, dog. What you mean?
they were going to be out of it a while ago, but I guess not. So now here we are.
It's poor.
Here we are.
I have to take responsibility for letting Valley Juice All-Stars into the damn championship. Yeah.
With a squad full of Chiefs.
Yeah.
Literally a squad full of Chiefs.
Literally the Chiefs.
Literally the Chiefs.
Patrick Mahomes.
And he was just going to continue. He was going to continue to do this thing. Look at him. He was going to continue to play this strategy until it got him into a championship game. And voila,
And it finally
we're
happened.
here.
Finally happened.
Now we're talking about underdog legends.
Man.
The sun shines on the dog's ass, that legends.
Well, see, here's where quarter may be in trouble. And I'm just giving you some advice right now, some tips here. Just right here. Even though the Chiefs will win this game this week against the Broncos, it's not going to be a blowout offensive performance because it's still the Broncos defense. The Broncos defense is still out here busting people upside their
These
head.
niggas just gave up 50.
That was,
I mean,
yeah, but that was,
but they got rid of that reason why.
yeah.
yeah, that.
But they
you
still
know,
gave up 50 though.
but
Oh no, they're gonna come out and play hard.
Yeah.
Just be like,
Because
yeah.
now it's about
Y'all should've
them.
fired him early.
Now, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Now it's about I got to make sure that even if I'm not here, I put
Some good tape
put some
out.
on
tape
tape.
together.
Yeah. So I got it. So it's
Honest
not
God, don't
gonna
lie.
be. Yeah, and the Broncos without that are already actually a decent, nice defense. Shit, it's Chiefs will win the game. I'm not worried about. I'm not. That's not at issue at all. But it's not, I don't think it's going to be the offensive onslaught. That,
This is the one game. This is the one game this year the Broncos have any semblance of hope. Of hope.
Russell Wilson aside.
Nigga. Russell Wilson is hot though. That's saying a lot.
Yeah, but at least you ain't got to deal with Russell Wilson and Nathaniel Hackett.
True.
What if Nathaniel Hackett was keeping Russell Wilson in check?
Oh my God!
Offensive
What if
explosion.
Russ is running the team now?
Broncos
Part of the
ride.
team.
He's player coach.
Part of the team, because remember, everybody didn't show up for his birthday party. And you know, when he sent the invitations out, as soon as he sent them out, the day after, he was probably in people's faces in the locker room like, hey,
Did you get that?
what's up? Did you get the invitation? You coming to the party?
All right, doggy.
Huh? All right, Doc. Yeah.
Everything's gonna be unlimited.
Let's ride.
Let's ride.
That's country.
Oh, Broncos ride.
Broncos
That's
ride.
country.
Let's country. Oh, shit. Is Russell Wilson playing? Did he play last week?
He played last week.
He did.
Looked like shit.
That's why.
He played last week.
Yeah.
Why?
And then they
That's
brought,
why he looked like shit.
Oh,
I think
no, he
motherfucker's
should-
still
He should have been. I told you. I could have sworn I said he should not be playing for the rest of the season. after
Yeah, they
that.
should have went ahead. That was their reason to go on ahead and sit him down.
Yeah.
Somebody else came in though. You watched the game, didn't you?
It was a blackout.
Blacked
Oh, that's
out.
right. It was blackout.
It
Damn.
blacked out. She couldn't watch it. Yeah, because Mr. Unlimited was still around.
Oh man. Yikes.
Yeah, that's why he looked
man.
super shitty. He shouldn't have been. He ain't got no clear thought.
Hey, that's where White Mike need to go.
Denver.
It's Denver.
What's your mouth?
Hey, he's cheap. He's a undrafted rookie.
White Mike is solid. But I see White Mike as a backup. I just don't see White
He
Mike
is.
as a,
He is. But he's fun.
He's fun. He's
fun.
He puts the ball where it needs to go. He's
Yeah.
not trying to do anything flashy or showboaty.
No, not at all.
Or just chuck the ball
No.
down the field just because he can't. No.
It is straight up drop back game. He's like, I'm throwing these dimes while I'm in here, boy.
Hey,
That's what you've been looking for right there.
I'm giving y'all this good tape.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at these tall ass receivers out here. Here you go, boy. Here you go.
Yeah. So that's my only thing. Maybe and I think that may come back to bite Quarter with all the Chiefs that he has.
Hey, but
But he's got George Kittle against the Raiders, so that's going to be about 47 points right there.
But hold on, real talk with Denver. Is it Judy gone, Sutton gone, or both of them gone?
Both.
Man,
Both.
at least one.
Both.
At least
I think
one,
Judy's up out of there.
Both.
I think Judy's done.
though. He's been talking some shit.
That
Yeah,
that
he's
that
been- I
that
think he's
little
done.
quote that's been traveling around the past 2 or 3 days about
Yeah, I
they
think
both
he's done.
gone.
You
They
think
both
that's
are
a
gone.
you think that's a real quote though?
Yeah.
Because that
What's the quote?
he was talking 'cause
Basically,
he was
talking about
blaming it on God. He was just like
Russell Wilson was saying that these are tests of faith or
yeah,
something.
test my faith. Yeah,
And he was like, "Hey man, something." He said something. The defense was the defense was testing you. Something. It was oh man, it was some slick shit.
Yeah.
I was like, "Damn," but it was real.
Yeah.
It was, and I was like,
Yeah, man.
"Yeah." I was like, if
He's
that's-
not a Russell Wilson fan.
No one
Not at all.
is a Russell Wilson fan. Apparently,
No, but Jerry Judy is
definitely not.
is the leader of the Pitchfork Mafia.
They said
he's
when,
like, get that nigga out of here.
in training camp when he should have been like working on routes and stuff, extra time with people or whatever. He was like in the tunnel practicing high fives,
yeah.
high fives with people and shit.
Just on some weirdo shit.
What the fuck? Hey man, Broncos ride.
Let's come.
This country.
Got that McNabb disease, boy.
Unlimited. So yeah, so they're stuck with
That
him for
fall off
another-
was completely unexpected though. Like it really was. Like at least McNabb, like we kind of saw the decline. Like Russell just fell off
No,
a cliff.
what was incredulous is that they brought Russell in without an established run game. You had a lot of theories as to who would take over the league, but you didn't have a guaranteed bell cow running back, and Russell needs that. He has to have it. He's not the dude that's supposed to be throwing the ball 50 times a game. It's not him. He's Moonball. Moonball.
So we's gonna throw to then.
Some rookies or some free agents.
McCole.
DJ Moore. McCall ain't go out there. Straight up.
McCole with the Broncos would kill y'all every chance he
No,
got.
he would not.
Every chance
He
dude got.
absolutely would not.
Yeah, he would.
That,
he would
that
not.
nigga would destroy the Chiefs every chance
He
he
would
got.
not be the fourth wide receiver on the
Shit.
Denver Broncos right now.
They would
You know
promote
why
him
it would
just
be?
for that
Because Jerry
game.
Judy's gone.
And I can't think any. And Sutton.
Yeah, say
Sutton's
Sutton,
running
that's
back,
it.
isn't he?
In
No, he's a wide
passing
receiver.
situations, the
Sutton's
man
gone too.
is yet to be the deep threat that everybody makes him out to be.
Hey, with
He's yet to
Russ,
prove it.
they'll definitely work on that in the offseason. And he would destroy the Kansas City Chiefs every chance he got.
Not at all.
Yeah, I think he'd have good games.
No. No.
He would for real turn into Superman.
They're not going to win those games, but I think he would have good games. Because it would be a personal vendetta.
Turn into Dwayne Bowe. in the life Dwayne Bowe. Or in the career Dwayne Bowe. Not in the life. What's that? But
So any surprising scores? I say besides that Rams Broncos where they threw that 50 spot up on them. Anything stand out to y'all?
nah. Oh, I didn't see a lot of great football this last week.
Still can't get over we for a loss to the Texans
It's not good.
at all.
It's not good.
I'll say Vikings Giants game was good.
Oh, you guys most certainly aren't going to beat the Cowboys either.
Nah.
I don't trust the Falcons to beat the Cardinals. Lions will do their dizzle. We're going to do our dizzle. I don't know why this Dolphins Patriots is so close. Oh, because Tua's in concussion protocol. Yeah, he going to have a seat.
Yeah, Dolphins will mess around and lose.
Giants will handle business this time. Eagles will too. Ooh, I really want to pick the Panthers against the Bucks, but I can't do that. I'm good conscious. Commandos over the Browns.
I mean, but the way they looking though,
Who?
the Panthers and the Bucks, I may have to ride with the Panthers on that one.
I could rethink that.
Man, it's at Tampa
Jags
though.
do their thing. Niners win. I can see the Jets taking the Seahawks.
At Seattle.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if I'm gonna make up any ground, I gotta pick up some upsets here. Anyway. This is a 50-50 game. Packers and Vikings. I'm gonna say Vikings.
Man, the Packers on the road right now though.
They are. But there's just enough reason to piss Aaron Rodgers the fuck off by dropping one to the Vikings. Fuck.
Man. So as far as games of the year go, would you take this Bengals versus Bills or Chiefs Bills?
This is probably a bigger game.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is bigger simply because it's later in the season and it has more immediate playoff implication.
And I think they're actually two more equally matched teams
At this point in the season?
at this point of the season. Yeah, and as far as if you're talking about either one of these quarterbacks trying to up their level, you know what I mean? They're both in that same category as far as trying to raise a pedigree to a championship pedigree. So yeah, I was it might be the most competitive game of the season. think it's gonna be they're gonna score some points.
And then for the pick'em, I know you went over yours, but let's see, P still in the lead. And let me go to stand. There we go. All right, so Speckler Line Care in the lead with 141 wins. I'm still at number 2 and 4 behind, even though I did actually pick all my games this week at 137. Rocky at 130, and then quarter at 95, bringing up the rear. But yeah, this week championship. What's your predictions? League of the Line champions.
Hey man, PL, you better beat this dude.
You're gonna have to hear about that for a whole year.
Or he can't never say nothing to me about losing to him, but that's for damn sure.
If I lose, I ain't gonna have to hear shit. I expect. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to. Like I said, I gave you what I thought. I think that the Broncos defense is gonna have a special set of ass whooping, a special can brewed up.
Or if the exact opposite happened, it'll be Henny time real quick.
Or it'll be Henny time real quick. Yeah. So it's I don't know.
Don't let me down, Henny town.
Yeah, so I don't know, but I do think the Chiefs will win. I think the Chiefs. I think it's going to be something like maybe 27-13.
Oh no, we putting up 30.
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I say as many picks as he's throwing, they may fuck around and throw a pick 6
No,
and get y'all over that 30 mark.
They are going to be inspired. They're going to play. They're going to score a few touchdowns this game. They're going to be inspired.
No, but I mean,
Texas played this close. They're going to be inspired. They're like, but we going to put some points up.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking the defense is going to probably score some points.
Exactly.
Get y'all over that 30 mark.
I don't know what the over or under is, but take the over. Take the over.
I'll say that's all I had for the night, fellas. You got anything?
I'm good.
Just real quick. Shout out to
Go ahead.
just real quick. Shout out to MU basketball. Hopefully, at the next set of rankings, they'll be top 25 because
They deserve it.
yeah, they're like 11-1 right now, I believe, or 12-1, and the one loss is to Kansas. You know, which is sucks ass, but Kansas is really probably the best team in college basketball right now. What are you gonna do?
Hate to say it.
KU can eat a dick. Other than that, I don't have anything.
Eve of the Eve.
Oh yeah, this Friday, special Funky Fresh Final Friday. It's the last Friday of the year, y'all. We are going to be doing. Don't nobody give a fuck about KU and Arkansas in a bowl game tomorrow quarter.
Yeah, I did kind of run from KU though.
No, he didn't run from him. Just wasn't no reason to play him
At all.
at all. I mean, it was like
But y'all been hollering to play basketball.
that
One of them
was,
things.
you know, stupidity also. And I wasn't mad at KU for saying no. Gave me a reason to talk shit, but I understood. Benefited them none. Benefited us none. See, now you made me forget what the fuck I was talking about.
Eve of the Eve.
Oh yeah, Eve. This Friday. As of right now, it's gonna be DJ Jamel Rockwell, DJ Buddha Palms, DJ Smiley, and a guest set from a special unnamed DJ at the moment, and then possibly another DJ. So just keep an eye on the Instagram and the Facebook pages, and y'all have a good one.
Holla, holla.